Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1163.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to have an interview with Brad Kimes of Digital Perspectives. Brad is going to tell us about the event he's organized for the XRP Army called XRP Las Vegas, where I'm speaking as a panelist. Now, I wasn't paid for this interview. I just wanted to bring it to your attention that it's available in case that you want to attend. I'll be there, and I look forward to seeing you there too. Here we go. I'm so excited to have Brad Kimes of Digital Perspectives on the show today. How are you doing, Brad?
I'm doing wonderful, Linda. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, and I'm so excited to be a panelist at your upcoming live event. I thought today we could talk all about the event, give people lots of great information because you have planned something so special for the XRP community, and I can't wait to talk to you about it.
I'm excited to talk to you about it, and I'm excited that you've decided to join us, and we are really, really glad and privileged and honored to have you.
Thank you. Well, first of all, it's in May in Las Vegas. What are the dates?
May 5th and May 6th.
Okay. Tell us some of the people that are going to be speaking there.
Okay, so right now, and I mean, I'm pretty blown away to be able to say these names, consecutively that they're all going to be there, right? You will be joining us. We are going to have Jack McDonald, the CEO of PolySign, joining us. We are going to have Otto Nino, Chief Product Officer from Sologenic, with us. We're going to have Nancy Beaton from Uphold is going to be with us. I mean, I'm blown away. John Deaton, Eleanor Tarrant, Daniel Keller from Casino Coin, Clinton Donnelly from Crypto Tax Audit. We're going to have Jay from Spend the Bits, who was in the amicus brief and has an incredible business model he's built off of the XRP ledger. We have, oh my gosh, it's just remarkable, Linda, the people that are going to be there. Jason from GlintPay is going to be there. Jason Cousins.
Attorney Jeremy, isn't he?
Attorney Jeremy Hogan is going to have a virtual presence and participate there as well. I'm honored.
That's so cool. So you call this the XRP Army event. So is it for XRP holders? Is it for people who are looking at investing in XRP? How would you describe the perfect person to attend this?
Well, you know what? This is a really, really great question, Linda, because it is XRP Las Vegas, and Friday night is the VIP experience for my Digital Perspectives Mastermind Group members. And you can join that group, and you do not buy a ticket if you join my group, right? You're buying a membership to my group and the investment in that community, yourself, and all of the materials and the access to the people in that community, which is absolutely amazing. And by default of being a member there, you are given a free ticket to the VIP experience as a perk of being a member on that Friday night. So I just wanted to clarify that, right? That's the Friday event. Now, Saturday is the conference, and that is the XRP conference at XRP Las Vegas. And the XRP Army conference is really for anyone. And if you're interested in digital assets, if you're interested in learning more about what you may want in your portfolio, we're going to have everything from understanding, how to approach this market from an investor mindset to really understanding what is being built on this XRP ledger. What is the ecosystem really about? And a more macro look at the capital markets and how they'll be tokenized and brought into this digital asset space as well. So we're really going to cover the gamut in an 8-hour time frame on that conference, and you'll get a breakfast and you'll get a lunch also, but it is for everyone to come.
That's amazing. So the non-mastermind ticket is $497. Is that right?
That is correct. And there is VIP seating available at that, just like front row seating at a concert, right? You'll have a table there where others will have, standard general seating, right? So yes, there is a larger price ticket that you can invest in, or you can get the general admission $497 ticket, which are moving quite quickly, I must say.
Okay, and then you have some rooms set aside also at special rates, is that right?
We do. This was one of the core reasons that we really decided to go with Treasure Island in Las Vegas. There's, almost every facility there has their own convention center attached to the hotel. It's the business model. We get it, right? But it was Treasure Island that really worked with us to make sure we could get the discounts for the attendees coming to the event. And they gave the best rate with the nicest rooms, the quality experience, and also being able to just walk out of your room and go right to the conference center. You can't beat it. And there is a link specifically on the website for everyone to get that discounted rate, but limited rooms on that as well.
Right. They have to really get to it and sign up and buy their ticket and get those rooms reserved, because when they're gone, they're gone.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. So I think this is so cool for so many reasons. One reason is because it's a gathering of XRP holders, which I have never been to yet. I haven't been to a lot of the crypto conferences. I've watched them from afar during COVID, and it was very interesting to see people interact and what those were like. This, I think, is going to be so unique because it is XRP. We've been studying this. You've been covering it for years. We've been hearing about the lawsuit for so long. I think people have a little bit of fatigue about the lawsuit. And if we have any good news between now and May 5th and 6th, what a huge party we're going to have, right? That's going to be amazing.
You're absolutely right. And consequently, if we have news that doesn't feel so favorable, we have the premier people in this space to discuss what's next. What do we do? How do we plan? And that's everything from understanding how the market, will unfold and look, and what the US's perspective is. Because I do believe that, we're at least a couple years from getting legislation in Congress. So this case is extremely important as far as what the ruling is for this case and how it goes forward. And we know, as recently from Stuart Alderati, general counsel for Ripple, has said, it's either Ripple win, SEC win, or this thing goes to trial and possibly appeal if they lose there, and then Supreme Court. So we have to really be prepared for whatever is about to unfold, and it could literally be any day.
Wow. So if people aren't able to attend in person, are you going to have a video way for them to attend?
Another great question. We are currently exploring an option for a webinar ticket, right, to be able to view the conference from home. So I would say stay tuned on that, right? Stay tuned on that.
Okay. And what kinds of topics? Can you tell us more? You talked about tokenization a little bit. What other topics are you going to be covering?
Yeah, so I have this right here because it's impossible for me to remember it all. But let me go over some of the points of the proposed agenda for the day. And keep in mind for viewers that, there may be amendments along the way as we finalize everything as it gets closer. So obviously NFTs, metaverse is going to be a huge conversation for us on the day. And I just want to say a quick thing about that too, because metaverse and NFTs, I think, are going to be an enormous part of the development of the digital asset revolution. However, I don't believe they're first. I think payments are first. But I just want to remark that I believe getting the payment sector straight, and then I believe you're going to see a very quick kind of explosion in those areas to affect and disrupt many different industries, most of which we don't even know yet, but it will happen. And then obviously, as you mentioned, tokenization will be a big topic, and it's going to happen in many different forms with many different panels. One of the panelists and speakers I'm so proud to say that we have with us is Quincy Jones, XRP and XDC developer. He is a brilliant young man, and he is an excellent communicator and speaker, and I cannot wait for him to come share what he's going to share with everybody. So stay tuned for that.
Brad, for people who haven't heard of Quincy, he is an XDC developer, right?
Yes. and XRP developer as well. That's
Okay,
correct.
great. Okay.
Yep, he's amazing. Really is.
Amazing.
And then we're going to have a panel where we talk about interoperability and payments. We're going to get a live demonstration of a CBDC to Bitcoin and back to CBDC on the XRP ledger with spend to bits. Right in front of us, we're going to watch that happen. So I'm just blown away. I'm literally blown away by that kind of stuff. And then we're going to have link to fireside chat. Now we're going to have Uphold be a part of that. We're going to have Jack McDonald, the CEO, be a part of that. Nancy Beaton from Uphold, that's going to be amazing. And we're really going to tear down those topics that are important there. And I think I could already lean in to say that one of those topics is certainly going to be about capitalizing and the capital markets and tokenizing that entire market. And to me, the next explosion in this space, or when moon, as everybody asks, it comes from real application of putting this technology to work in a business model. And I just personally myself, not financial advice, I believe PolySign is an excellent example of that, as I do Ripple.
For sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Wow. You have an amazing group of people coming, and people that in a lot of cases we're already really familiar with because they've been in the XRP community, they've been doing videos, they've been out there as spokespeople for one group or another. And I think you've really touched on like the cutting edge people, in the whole space.
Well, thank you. I have to say, this all started out, I was just going to do a meetup for our mastermind group. And it just quickly developed. It was like, one call led to, well, of course, I'd be happy to. And it was like, I would love to. And then you were the same way, and I was like, wait, I've literally I'm just short of a full conference here. Why don't I do this, for the whole community? Because we've all, look, Linda, we've been through so much as XRP holders in this space, let alone the last 2 years, the 4+ years of a bear market, right? So if there's anything I am absolutely certain of, is that the XRP community deserves to be celebrated, and so does the XRP ecosystem and everything around it that is really making it what it is and what it will become. And that's what this event is. It will be much different than my YouTube channel per se. It's not going to be, this isn't about me. Just like, this is about the people that are making this ecosystem a very real place. And I couldn't be more excited to do that. And look, my father, God rest his soul, had something he said all the time, or not all the time, but said to me once, and it stuck out to me. And he said, the best way to not be denied is to be undeniable. And I won't stop until this event is undeniable. I can guarantee you that.
So finally, Brad, you've talked about this being a celebration. What are we celebrating, and how do you suggest we celebrate? What is that about?
That's another great question. So it is a celebration. Again, I had mentioned, we may get the ruling and it may be favorable and it may not be favorable, fingers crossed, right? But what we're celebrating is a couple things. One, the XRP ecosystem and all the beauty that it has to offer and what it will offer once we do get clarity. And we hope to get that through this case, right? At least to a degree that allows Ripple and XRP to go forward with US adoption. That would be remarkable to me. Now, two, is the XRP community itself. All that they have been through, that's what I want to celebrate from that side of it. For all the attendees, everything that they have been through, everything that all of you have been through, I've been through with it, you've been through it too. And, everyone needs to be celebrated. Everyone needs a place where we can physically come together and be able to solidify those relationships that we've built for so many years online. Now's the time, now this won't work for the keyboard warriors and the trolls, right? Because those people can't leave the house, right? But this is for the real adults that want to connect and solidify those wonderful relationships that they've made online with people. And this is going to be an amazing place to do it. I mean, I do believe, regardless of the decision in this case, I ultimately believe it gets straightened out, whether it's now or 2 years from now. I don't know. But what I do know is that I believe in this technology. I believe in what's happening. And I do believe that however it goes, it will be able to flourish in the future. And I believe that is something to be celebrated. And the people that have known it and believed in it from day one deserve to be celebrated too.
Well, I think that's a perfect point to end on. I agree with you. I look forward to celebrating and not being virtual anymore, being able to shake your hand, give you a hug, say hi, and say hello to so many people that I've only known on Twitter or on a video before. So
you're absolutely right. I look forward to it, Linda.
Yeah,
Thank
I look
you.
forward to everybody coming, and I just am so grateful to be a part of this. Very excited, and thank you for including me. I'm looking forward to being there.
We are truly privileged and honored to have you, as we are everyone on the panel. And I'm telling you, I know that you know this, I know it already, but I can't wait for the people to know it. This is going to be an event to remember. There is no question about it. We won't stop until it is.
Absolutely. Okay. Thank you so much, Brad.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.